Some of the best restaurants in the world have Michelin stars to their name, which recognizes their hard work as well as how good the restaurant is in terms of the food, the service, the presentation, and a lot of other things. And when it has a Michelin star, people tend to know that it's at a certain level because it's difficult to get a Michelin star, and you can get one, two, or three, and three is the most highest, if you like. And it's difficult to get a Michelin star and also to keep it. And many of the top restaurants, they also charge a high price because of having a Michelin star. However, the origin of a Michelin star is quite interesting, and it wasn't initially to do with food or anything like that. It initially starts with when cars were being made and they were mainstream, and then the two founders of those, or two people who behind the Michelin star, they were people in the automobile car industrial industries, brothers Andre and Edward Michelin, and they made a guide, a Michelin guide, for people who had cars and things like this, for them to see hotels and food places and things like this. And the aim of the guide was they wanted more people to have cars, and then because of that they need Michelin tires. So I suppose maybe these people weren't making the cars, they were making the tires. And the first guide printed 35,000 copies and included things like maps, instructions how to repair and change tires, list of restaurants, hotels, mechanics and gas stations, and as well as popular routes in France. Then later on, when like cars started becoming more and more popular and more people had them, and it was almost like mainstream, people started using cars every day and wear and tear, and they'd get tires and things like this. However, because people were maybe not traveling as much as maybe these brothers would have liked them to, their tires was lasting maybe a long time, and because it was lasting a long time, people were buying less tires, so these people weren't making as much money as they would have liked. So they wanted a way for people to wear out their tires, so then they'd have to buy new ones. So then they started make their guide better. So and they were already introducing having restaurants in the guide already, but now they started introducing a Michelin star in terms of from the company itself, what they gave their own star. I feel like it's like, say, if I gave a product a 5-star, it's not an official thing, it's just from me. So that's what it was at the time. In 1926, the first Michelin star ratings were given. All the restaurants were in France, and they were given a single Michelin star if they were deemed to a fine dining establishment. In 1931, the rating system expanded to become the Michelin 3-star rating that continues till today. 1 star is very good restaurant in its category. 2 stars is excellent cooking, worth a detour. 3 stars, exceptional cuisine, worth a special journey. And because of these ratings, and people would have thought, or they did think that the Michelin company, it was trustworthy. They were giving, the recommendations were taken seriously. So people would travel to these places recommended by this company, whether the restaurant had 1, 2, or 3 stars. And some of these restaurants were quite far away, so people would wear out their tires and they'd have to buy new tires. So this is the sort of concept of how the Michelin star started. It wasn't to do with food, it was people want a tire company wanting a way for people to drive more, so the tires get more wear and tear, so they'd have to buy more tires, so then the company would make more money.